So, there's this guy Tony. He has his family, Carmela, Meadow, AJ, Uncle Junior, and Mom. But he's also in the Mafia with Christopher, Paulie, Silvio, and Big Pussy. Has a lot of barbecues. Passes out from a panic attack at one. Sees a shrink. There's some ducks. They leave. Tony cries. Shrink says the ducks represent Tony's family. Cries some more. Uncle June tries to kill a guy in Tony's friend, Artie's restaurant. Tony blows up Artie's restaurant. Junior tells Tony's mom. Tony's mom doesn't want to be put in a nursing home. Puts his mom in a nursing home. Chris and Brendan hijack Junior's trucks. Brendan gets killed. Chris shits his pants. Tony sees a Russian girlfriend on the side. Carmela gets pissed. The boss, Jackie Aprile, has cancer. He dies. Tony tells Carmela he's seeing a shrink. Thinks that's great. Finds out Tony's shrink is a woman. Carmela gets pissed. Tony takes Meadow to college, kills a guy. Meadow's soccer coach bangs some girl. They steal his dog. Tony hires a detective to spy on the shrink. Detective goes to a whorehouse, jumps off a bridge, but not before he tells Tony Big Pussy is a rat. Uncle Junior is good at eating pussy, and his girlfriend tells her hairstylist, who tells Carmela, who tells Tony. AJ hears his dad is seeing a shrink, so he tells Livia, who tells Uncle Junior, who tells his crew. Tony makes fun of Uncle June for eating pussy. Uncle June hires black guys to kill Tony. Kills the black guys. Wants to bang hot Italian student. She's not real. Sees shrink. Jimmy's a rat instead of pussy. They shoot him. The feds play Tony the wiretaps with his mom and uncle conspiring to kill him. Tony kills everyone in Junior's crew. Junior gets indicted and put in jail. Tony becomes boss. Shrink runs away. Tony tries to smother his mother with a pillow. Tony's mom smiles. There's a storm. Pussy disappears. Pussy comes back. Talks to the feds. Junior goes on house arrest. Bacala's fat. Tony goes back to the shrink who returns. Tony's sister Janice also returns. Shrink sees a shrink. Tony goes to Naples. Eats a lot. Returns to America with an Italian guy who barely speaks English named Furio. Furio's crazy. Plays some poker. Degenerate gambler loses Tony's money. Tony takes his car. Gives car to Meadow. Meadow gets pissed. Richie Aprile gets out of jail. Runs over some guy. Guy's a paraplegic. Tony wipes his nose. Mom moves back in, still complains. Christopher beats Adriana, proposes to her. Christopher gets shot by thugs. They might be gay. Goes to a hospital, dies for a minute, goes to hell, comes back. Carmela makes out with the guy. Guy is scared of Tony.
You know who she's married to?
Carmela's pissed. Tony breaks up with Russian girlfriend. Grabs Russian guy's balls. Richie's son is gay. Richie still hates Tony. Tells Uncle Junior to have Tony killed. Junior says no. Bacala is in awe. Still fat. Richie punches Janice. Janice shoots Richie. Tony says Richie went witness protection. Cuts up his body in a meat grinder. Janice leaves. Pussy writes out to Edgar from 24. Hits a dude on a bike. Tony gets food poisoning. Has a dream about pussy and fish. Finds a wire. Takes pussy on a boat. Don't shoot him in the face. Sleeps with the fishes. Tony's mom dies. No one cares. Janice comes back. Steals a Russian's leg. Russian's bitch slapper. Feds put a bug in Tony's basement lamp. Meadow goes to Columbia. Takes the lamp with her. Feds are pissed. Meadow comes back with the Jewish black kid. Tony is a racist. Meadow gets pissed. Bangs Jewish black kid. Black Jewish kid dumps Meadow. Ralph shows up. Chris gets made. Sees a bird. AJ gets named defensive captain. Has a panic attack. Jackie Jr. robs Jewel concert. Shrink gets raped by a dude named Jesus. Doesn't tell Tony. Ralph impregnates stripper. Kills stripper. Tony beats Ralph. Paul and Christopher beat up Russian. Get beat up by Russian. Chase him into the woods. Get lost. Paulie loses his shoe. Jackie Jr. has hots for Meadow. Do some E. Don't bang, but then bang. Tony loves Jackie Jr. Gets lap dance. Tony hates Jackie Jr. Jackie Jr. tries to impress Tony. Accidentally kills 3 of Tony's friends, including this car dealer with a funny looking mustache. Tony starts banging woman that sells Benzes. Bang at the zoo. Reminds Tony of his mom. Tony body slams her. She kills herself. Fed's still pissed about lamps, so they get hot undercover chick to be Adriana's friend. Oh, and she's married to Joel from Arrested Development. AJ gets expelled. Wears uniform. Has a panic attack. Vito kills Jackie Jr. Uncle Junior sings. Junior goes to trial. Christopher murders a guy that might have killed his dad. Steals $20. Meadow wants to go to Europe. Doesn't. Janice pimps out Ralphie. Pushes him down the stairs. Bacala's wife dies. Janice wants to bang Bacala. Scares his kids. Gets Bacala. Native Americans hang Columbus. Italians are pissed. Artie gets hit with a milkshake. Tries to kill himself. Adriana brings hot undercover chick to Tony's. Chris tries to bang her. Adriana spills her guts to feds. Ralph tells a stupid joke about Johnny's wife to little Paulie, who tells Paulie, who tells Johnny, who hires Asian guy to kill Ralph. Johnny finds his wife with twig spars. Calls off hit on Ralph. Tony buys property in a ghetto. Shoots at some crackheads. Zellman tells Tony he's seen the Russian chick Tony was banging. Tony says it's ancient history. Beats him with the belt. Ralph buys a horse. Tony takes a horse. Ralph gets a girlfriend that looks like the Mercedes seller Tony was banging, so Tony bangs her too. Ralph's kid plays the dumbest game in the world. Gets shot with arrow in chest. Horse dies in a fire. Tony decapitates Ralph. It turns out to be bald. Chris does heroin. Kills Adriana's dog. Goes to rehab. Junior gets hit in the face with a boom mic. Falls. Asks his neighbors for ice cream. Furio and Carmela like each other. Furio almost kills Tony with a helicopter. Moves back to Italy. Uncle Junior has a mistrial. Tony bangs a Russian, but this one has one leg. Old Russian girlfriend tells Carm. Screams at Tony. Tony screams back. Tells him about Furio. Tony punches a wall. Tony moves out. There's a bear. AJ cries. Tony wants Shrink. She doesn't want him. Chris and Paulie almost kill each other. Kill a waiter instead. A bunch of guys get out of prison, including Feach, Angelo, Phil, and Tony's cousin, Steve Buscemi. Tony throws a party for his cousin. He wants to go legit. Hits Korean with a 2x4. Goes back to the mob. Uncle Junior goes crazy and gets lost in the ghetto. Tells cop to shit in his hat. Feature reminds Tony of Richie Aprile and sends him back to jail. AJ gets high and loses his eyebrows. Fights with Carmela. Moves in with Tony. Fights with Tony. Moves back with Carmela. Tony almost bangs Adriana. Chris goes crazy and tries to kill Tony. Tony tries to kill Chris and Tony's cousin saves him. Carmela bangs AJ's teacher. Dumps her. Tony meets his dad's guma. She's creepy. There's a barbecue. Throws Carmela in the pool. Bangs Carmela in the pool. Tony sneaks out of the house. Meadow dates the goofiest guy in the world and gets him a construction job. Sees Vito blowing a dude. Carmine has a stroke and dies. Little Carmine and Johnny both want to be the boss. On Little Carmine's side is Angelo, Lorraine, and Frankie Valli from the Four Seasons. On Johnny's side is Joey, Phil, and his brother Billy. Tony stays neutral. Billy kills Lorraine. Angelo hires Tony's cousin to kill Joey. Phil kills Angelo. Tony's cousin kills Billy without Tony's permission. Phil wants to kill Tony's cousin, but he runs away, so Phil beats up Benny. Johnny wants to torture Tony's cousin. Tony tells off John. Mercy kills his cousin. Adriana's still talking to the feds. Tells Chris. Decide to run away together. Shoot her in the woods. Little Carmine surrenders and Johnny becomes boss. Johnny gets busted by the feds. Face plant in the snow. Tony runs home. Gets back with Carm. Moves back in. Johnny sacks in jail and Phil's the boss for now. Eugene kills a dude, then kills himself. Vito lost a lot of weight. Still gay. Uncle June is senile. Shoots Tony. Tony's in a coma. Dreams he's somebody else. Gets slapped by a monk. Comes out of the coma. AJ swears revenge on Uncle June. Tries to kill him. Tony's pissed. AJ has a panic attack. Paulie finds out his aunt is his mom. Throws TV out the window. Bacala shoots a rapper in the ass. Johnny's daughter gets married. Feds take him away. Cries. Italian guys kill Frankie Valli from the Four Seasons. Chris and Little Carmine go to Hollywood. Punch Lauren Bacall in the face. Chris gets married. Carmela has a dream about Adriana and asks Tony about her. Wants to hire a detective. Tony gets her spec house going to distract her. Carmela forgets about Adriana. Vito is seen at a gay bar, runs in New Hampshire, meets gay guy with funny looking mustache, rides some bikes, put out some fires, starts some fires, starts to drive home, stops to kill a guy, keeps going. When he gets home, Phil kills him. Tony's pissed. Kill Phil's guy, blows up his building. Phil has a heart attack. He cries. Tony wants to bang real estate woman that looks like the other girls. Doesn't. Chris bangs her instead. Paulie has cancer. AJ gets a job in construction. Meets Blanca. She's all crazy in bed. Christmas Eve at the Sopranos seems nice. But Tony and Carm are racist. AJ resents his dad. Carm is pissed at her dad. Bacala's kids hate Janice. Tony is pissed at Chris for banging that chick. Meadow moved to California and Chris is back on heroin.
We have a gorgeous home. We do.